Today we are at the Columbia Crossings River Trail Center in Columbia to talk with Hope Byers about the many opportunities available at this amazing visitor education center. The Northwest River Trail starts here. There are many programs and activities offered throughout the year, and this beautiful facility is available to be rented for events like parties, business meetings, and weddings. Visitors to the center can find maps, brochures, and guides related to river recreation, trails, nearby historical sites, and family attractions. So let's go talk with Hope about why the Columbia Crossings River Trail Center makes us Rivertown proud.
Columbia Crossing River Trail Center is located in Columbia River Park. We're right at the bottom of Columbia at the corner of Front and Walnut Street. We actually have another sister site across the river at Long Level, and so you can find our organization here on the Lancaster side of the river and on the York side of the river. Susquehanna National Heritage Area actually started in 2001, so we've been around for more than 20 years at this point. We were originally designated as a Pennsylvania Heritage Area, and so we celebrated the Pennsylvania heritage in Lancaster and York County. Lancaster, of course, was capital for the day. York was capital for a number of months. There's history with the Civil War, so all of those stories were something that we celebrated early on. And then in 2019, our organization received congressional designation. That means we're now a national heritage area, and we celebrate those nationally important stories. So we work, with our communities, and we work to bring tourists into our communities. So it's two different levels. Here at Columbia Crossing, we're able to change the exhibits on a pretty regular basis. And this exhibit opened in July and is going to be here through 2024. We'll take it down in spring. And it's all about anthracite coal and the river. Anthracite coal was extremely important to the households here in Lancaster County and across the country. It powered your home furnaces, it kept you warm. It was also used in a variety of industries, and all that coal came down the river. It was mined in northern Pennsylvania, northeastern Pennsylvania, and the river was a primary corridor to bring that. It would have been offloaded right here where we are in Columbia River Park, and the river is recovering from carrying all of that for so long. And so it also talks to how important it is for us to care about the river and help it recover from all that industry for such a long time. The Northwest River Trail starts here and runs 14 miles up to Falmouth. We do have trail maps inside here. It's a paved trail, so it's super popular for bicycling. And we welcome all of those visitors to start here if they'd like to. This coming October, and for every year the last 5 years, we've also had field trips for local school students for 5th graders called Canoeing. And we work with a program called Wilderness Inquiry. They bring 22-foot-long canoes. The canoes can fit 12 people at a time. And so we have hundreds of school students that come down, and they each go out on a trip. They go underneath the bridge in these canoes, but we also have a public day. And so all of the individuals that see this should come down, and if you've never been on the Susquehanna, you don't feel comfortable maybe canoeing by yourself, you can come down, you can do it safely with a guide and take a quick trip. So if you've never been on the water, Canoeing in October, wonderful way to try it out without doing it by yourself. Columbia Crossing is available for private rentals. The great part about this building is that it has an opportunity to make some revenue, and that pays for us to be able to do educational programs. And so anytime a private family or a wedding wants to rent this building, you're supporting the educational programs for children and families. I think the most important thing to know is that Susquehanna National Heritage Area is working here in Columbia, but also across the river in York, and that we are a strong partner in our communities. We want to celebrate the history that our communities have. We want to make this a better place to live and a better place to visit.